we're in the needle pit from Zoms. I mean, from Saw. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not okay with that. I'd rather not be in the needle pit from Saw. But, like, in the whole scheme of things, considering how menacing many of the Saw setups are, I mean, Jigsaw, he's a bad dude. We don't like Jigsaw, do we, folks? Except in the movie where they de-age him by just making him wear a hat backwards, even though he's clearly a man in his 60s. Anyway, what was I talking about? That would be a good tier list, actually. YouTubers, feel free to take this one so that you have your fans build the list, and then I do the content myself. But I'm happy to be second, honestly. What was I saying? What about a Saw death, a Saw puzzle tier list? Because I'll be honest with you, everybody's got different phobias and stuff like that. I do not want to do the one where I have to pull out my eyeball to get a key. I think, me personally, I've got a relatively strong will to live. I think I might die. That one's pretty tough. But if there were like 8 of us in Jigsaw's dungeon, and then he said one of you's got to jump in there to the needle pit and get this key, I think I'd be like, shotgun. I'm not saying it's going to be pleasant, but I'm willing to take the under on that one. I'm willing to bet that whatever he cooks up in his fucked up Jigsaw brain next is going to be worse than a pit of needles. So I'm buying in on that one. I feel like everybody else is just like praying that Jigsaw passes away due to old age before their turn comes up. I'm doing something actionable. Me, when I'm Rafe Fiennes in the menu, nobody has ever had it as hard as I do. A lot of people are disagreeing with me. Oh, so you'd rather have the eyeball? I mean, you do you, honestly. If you want to pluck out your own eyeball, again, I'm being slandered. So I'm going to slander you in return. One good slander deserves another. You want to jump into a pit of needles? No, I don't want to jump into a pit of needles, but I want to live. I definitely don't want to pluck out my own fucking eyeball. I know the needles would make me sick. It's all going to make me sick, brother. You're in Jigsaw's hellhole. Like, there's no good answer. Like, you're all probably going to die. In the whole scheme of things, like, it's one of the worst ways to go that's ever existed, but one of the most merciful ways to go within the world of Jigsaw. The twisted web that he weaves with his warped sense of morality. You know, he's not a good dude. People keep acting like he's not a good guy. Why do all the people at the end of Joker grab Joker out of the car and hold him up like he's a hero? Because, like, here's the thing that doesn't make sense to me. Because his jokes were funny. Hey, some of those jokes were actually pretty good, I'll admit. Even if director Todd Phillips did steal them from Reader's Digest, circa 1987. When I told my friends I wanted to be a stand-up comedian, they all laughed at me. Well, nobody's laughing now. Like, that's a Tom Waitsism right there. If he said that in Nighthawks at the Diner, people would be like, +2, so true. I'm pretending I'm in a jazz club right now, but actually it's a sound stage in Los Angeles. That's not an Amy Schumer joke. Don't insult the Joker like that. Look, I'm not even anti-Amy Schumer, but come on. You would know if the Joker stole Amy Schumer's jokes, because he would get up on stage and be like, my pussy farted. I'm sorry. It's just the first thing that popped into my head. I can't start the game on that vibe.